Hello everyone, welcome to episode 77 of the WMMA 5 series here on the channel. That is UFC 266, Topuria versus Holloway. Boy oh boy, as far as we wait with bated breath to see if Max Holloway does not get knocked out like he did in real life. But as far as, obviously, a couple of years earlier than when that fight actually happened, as for UFC 266, that is a massive main event. Also going to have Jack Hermanson versus Israel Adesanya for the middleweight title. And as far as for the rest of the card, it's also Valentina Shevchenko versus Molly McCann. We're also going to be seeing, as far as Eddie Alvarez versus Michael Venom Page, which that's going to be a fun little bout. That's as far as Eddie Alvarez, of course, just beat Stephen Thompson. Won via submission. He might do the same thing as Michael Venom Page if he's smart. That's probably what he tries to do. And I believe, I'm trying to think what the opening contest is. Oh yeah, it's Donald Allen and Guan Wang, who's filling in as a bit of a late replacement for Leron Murphy, which that's. I want to say Guan Wang took that fight on about 2 weeks' notice. See if it'll show us. So, but it would. Actually, it'd probably be smarter to go to Murphy's page if we can. There he is. As far as, see if they got a news history. Perfect. Yeah, so September week 2. And yeah, it's been about 2 weeks. Yeah, so 2 weeks notice. Taking on Donald Allen. And that is a very, very tough fight for anybody on just a regular, month plus notice, let alone 2 weeks. As for the pieces of mail, we do have an injury replacement. As Alves broke his fingers trying to train for Michel Pereira. And now Pereira will be taking on Eric Koch as far as he's offered to come in and fill it in. I believe the betting lines made it to where it was a pretty reasonable decision to have him come in and try and beat Pereira. Of course, that's just a couple weeks down the line. That's going to be a fun fight, especially with Pereira in there. He's the perfect guy for a Fight Island show. You don't know what the fuck he's going to do. He might moonsault off the cage and try to kill somebody. As Avi Ghazali beating Fernando Padilla as far as at the quarterfinals, the second quarterfinal. So another Team McGregor win over Khabib, which I believe now, because I believe Patty's on Team Khabib actually. So yeah, it is 1-1. And I believe then it will be Zahaber. You would imagine he's going to fight a Team Khabib guy, but you never know. There is still a lot more Team McGregor than Team Khabib. So it looks like at least odds-on favorite-wise. It's a good little hedge of the bet there. It's going to be interesting, though. With Patty involved. With, Viv's a hell of a fucking grappler. As far as coming in at 19 years old now. It's pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. As far as to see how well he's going to do. Of course, Zahalba, we already know him, and Ravich an insane fight if they do that on Tough. That would be pretty crazy, because obviously in real life they just had one of the best fights of the year. But as far as, of course, Topuria, Holloway is the champ, though. So, again, different type of variable there. Better in real life than Jack Hermanson. Looking to be the guy to beat Israel Adesanya. He's just on a warpath. Obviously, we know in real life he ends up losing to Jan Blachowicz in a super fight for the first time, and then obviously Pereira beats him, and then Dreykus beats him. Just a bit of a downhill slide a little bit for Adesanya compared to where he was going into the 2020s as far as just this unstoppable point fighter. Which even then, he wasn't really, because he had the great fight with Kevin Gastelum, but that was definitely not a point type of fight. Those guys were swinging. But Eddie Alvarez and Michael Venom Page, Molly McCann, Valentina Shevchenko, and Donald Allen versus Guan Wang. As for the analytics side of things, of course, Topuria, I always want to call him Topuria, but yeah, as far as Topuria, 14-0, 6-0 in the UFC. of course, for Max Holloway. 20-5 in the UFC. 25 fights coming and gone in the UFC. Has not been knocked out. Of course, in real life, that went to 29 fights, I want to say. So, yeah, you had a couple more by the time, obviously, 2024 rolled around. But this is a big-ass fight here. This is huge. For Max Holloway, of course, he lost to Volkanovski to end out the 2019 year in the save. But he has not lost here in the save. He beat Volkanovski in the rematch. Of course, he beat Ortega, and he just beat Volkanovski again in the trilogy fight. He's on a roll. He is on a roll. Part of me wants to either potentially, as far as for him, either have a fight with Poirier at lightweight, if Poirier becomes a lightweight champion in the future, just kind of to have that rematch, and potentially even have Max Holloway jump up 2 weight classes to super lightweight. But I don't know, though, because I think right now in real life, I think Max Holloway's done being a featherweight. I would assume he's going to stick to like a lightweight. That's just my opinion on kind of how he's probably going to go into his mid to late 30s, which is, again, it's crazy that right now in 2021 he'd be 30 years old with that many fights in the UFC. Just crazy. Crazy. But yeah, I mean, this is a crazy fight for sure. Very, very close on the betting lines. They're 2 of the best pound for pound fighters in the world. As far as Topuria's 11th, 7th for Holloway. Very fun fight there. And then Jack Hermanson taking on the last stylebender, Israel Adesanya, 21-0, 22-5 for Jack the Joker Hermanson. Is just a kind of a Norwegian Greco-Roman wrestler. He is the favorite, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, I mean, with the wrestling background, if he is close enough to Adesanya, he can grapple him up and maybe throw him around a little bit. Definitely put him against the cage. They're also 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. It's kind of crazy, again. Before the save, he lost to Jared Cannonier, and now he beat Zach Cummings and Ian Heinisch, which is not really the greatest resume. It just, as far as, like, Hermanson, he's taken this fight on relatively short notice. As far as he is ranked 3rd, so it's not like it's a crazy reach, but we also wanted him to kind of at least get some type of big win before the Adesanya fight. Just as far as scheduling-wise, this was kind of the best choice. Because obviously Robert Whittaker, he's already lost to Stylebender now twice. As far as, and of course that fight happened in August, and he knocked him out in the first round, first minute even, as far as he just think this is kind of for the best for him. And he's already fought a great wrestler in Yoel Romero, and he knocked him out. So, but Yoel Romero probably gave him the toughest test. Obviously in real life that fight was a bit of a stinker, but I mean, it's crazy that his record now, as far as, Vettori is tough as shit. Brad Tavares, of course, here in the save, he's really good. Derek Brunson was a top 10 middleweight. Obviously Anderson Silva, the GOAT, but, in 2019 he was not really the GOAT anymore, but still, as far as, sure he's out of his prime, but it's still Anderson Silva. Of course, the Gastelum fight, phenomenal, and the Whittaker fight. I'd say, as far as both Whittaker fights here in the save and obviously the one in real life, and even the rematch in real life too was great. But this is, man, for Izzy, obviously we know who's the man to stop him. We got him waiting in the wings. He's up there like fucking Batman, hanging out in the darkness of the shadows, waiting for his time to strike. And Alexa Pereira, but, jeez, I just don't know. This might be a good test for him, though. Another wrestler, I'd say a wrestler probably has the best chance against him that's not Pereira, but we'll see. We'll see how that one plays out. And Freddie Alvarez and Michael Venom Page, the Underground King. 5-3-1, rather, in the UFC. Of course, Michael Venom Page, though, having an incredible run. 3-0, but I think he's met his match here. Eddie Alvarez, even though his style is a striker and he's a guy that can get in there and get dirty with somebody, obviously he's fought bare knuckle before, and he's a great welterweight, though. He really, really is. I mean, he's somebody that he has fought at lightweight before, but really I'd say welterweight's probably more of his weight class, at least in recent years, obviously. Because, I mean, he fought Poirier, he's fought McGregor, he's fought Dos Anjos, he's fought Pettis, Gilbert Melendez, Cerrone even in, Michael Chandler twice, even fought Shinya Oki before. But yeah, I mean, this is, and Toby Amada. Bellator 12, wow. But yeah, as far as, and Josh Meir. This is a big test for him, for sure, for both guys. Obviously, Eddie went from the UFC to 1. Now back in the UFC because I fucking love Eddie Alvarez. The big win over Stephen Thompson, obviously, once he got him down, that was all she wrote, got the armbar, and ended it in the first round. If he could do the same thing he did to Michael Venom Page, I'd say that's his best course of action. But man, if MVP gets a hold of him, he might just knee a fucking dent into his skull, much like he did Cyborg Santos. But it's crazy. Again, he has only lost. Douglas Lima knocked him out in May 2019. It's also crazy how many fights he has had here in the save. He's already had 5 fights. This will be his 6th fight here in the save. You know, knocked out Santiago Ponzinibbio. He's fought Alex Oliveira, which Cowboy Oliveira was a fun fight for him, and then he leg kicked Leon Edwards. This, I think, is going to be his best fight, though. He's had 2 first-round finishes here in the UFC. The Leon Edwards fight was nice. We probably could have had that, you know, as far as here in April 2021. We probably could have waited to have that be in the UK. Or at least maybe that was yeah, it was in the Midlands. So at least it still was in England. So his return, also Jack Hermanson won against Ian Heinzich on that card too. So a lot of returnees from that card in April. Now on this pay-per-view in September. For Molly McCann, she's got a tough task, of course, against Valentina Shevchenko. Bullet is the favorite, but Molly McCann, 12-3, 5-2 in the UFC. She is coming off a loss to Montana De La Rosa. Had the title fight in April at Kevin Lee and Conor McGregor. She beat Andrea Lee. She beat Joanna Calderwood. I believe her height was fucked up in that fight, though, too. I believe they had her fight at like 6 feet tall. But for Molly McCann, Meatball Molly, if she can use her grappling to her advantage here, she might have a good chance of winning, at least up against the cage and in the clinch. But I don't know, though. Valentina Shevchenko, her Muay Thai is incredible. She is just incredible as far as where she can, as far as her finishes. She obviously just knocked out Juliana Velasquez with a knee out of the clinch. It's crazy, though. You know, she shockingly lost to Caitlin Chikagan to start this off in February, which, yeah, she was even the underdog in that fight, which is kind of crazy. She should have probably, I guess she shouldn't have been as far as Caitlin Chikagan, since she won in such a deciding fashion. Then lost to Montana De La Rosa, so both girls have lost to her. That was a rear naked choke loss, too. So as far as for Molly McCann, I believe she got caught with a guillotine in the 3rd, yeah. So this is tough fight. Tough fight for both girls. Trying to get back into the potential title picture here with a win. And for Arnold Allen taking on the Dongbi Tiger, Guan Wang. I take it on this fight on 2 weeks' notice. Plus 300 underdog. He's only had 1 loss in the UFC, so is Arnold Allen. Of course, Arnold Allen 8-1. Top 5 featherweight right now, even though he lost to Zabit. Got 30-27 basically by Zabit. Just beat Calvin Kattar. He also beat Josh Emmett too before that. I mean, listen, the jump from 19 to 10 to 13 and then into 4, kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I would say this fight, obviously the Leron Murphy fight was going to be, as far as I think, a bigger fight for both guys. For Guan Wang coming into enemy territory pretty much to take on Arnold Allen. It's a big fight. Big fight there. Then for our prelims, Darko Stosic, as the Serbian kickboxer, taking on Andrew Clamp, making his debut. Of course, Clamp from London, England. He has been in Brave, and he was also, as far as taking some local fights in England, but light heavyweight out of England. And for him, really his style, I'd say more of wrestling, kind of more so that, but he's got great boxing skills too. Just if I had to say what he does not really have, as far as a lot of, is maybe his submission game, maybe a little bit lacking. But light heavyweight, though, I think there's not a lot of great submission fighters, so he's also got a bit of an advantage there, being in that division. That's going to be a fun prelim main event, though. Those guys are going to go for it. And Nathaniel Wood and Brian Boom Keller, as of course Nathaniel Wood coming off of a win, or rather a loss, excuse me, over Kushin Askabov, as far as he got 30-27 in that fight in London, or not in London, in the Midlands. Of course, it's a fight night with Michael Van Page and Leon Edwards, but he did beat Saeed Nurmagomedov, which that was a huge win. He's fought Thomas Almeida in the past. This is a big fight. Big fight for sure. As far as he's still ranked, one of the best out of the UK as far as in the bantamweight scene. Taking on a veteran in Brian Boom Keller, as far as 5-4. Just lost to Aljo, but he did choke out John Dodson. That was pretty crazy. He also has beaten Barrero. He's lost to Cheeto. And he's also beat Alcantara. He's fought John Lineker. He's fought Montel Jackson as well. This is, listen, if he can get back into another submission victory here, that'd be huge for him. It's going to be an interesting fight. Yeah, as far as he could still, he's got a chance. He's got a real good chance to maybe give a tough fight for Nathaniel Wood. He's only a plus 100 underdog. Should be a good fight. And they're on the prelim as Chaos, the Oxfighter Williams, taking on Ross the Hitman Houston, the London native, undefeated, 12-0, coming on from Bellator. As far as he's another one that is a little bit more well-rounded as a welterweight, but more so of a wrestler. Obviously, I think that's kind of what a lot of Bellator guys, they usually kind of have that base of that. But he is also a good striker, especially for the welterweight division. But Chaos Williams is a tough dude. We know that much. He's coming off of a 2-fight win streak. It's crazy he lost in his debut, but that's alright. His first pay-per-view, at least on the prelim, obviously, and definitely a worthy guy to be on a pay-per-view, especially for a prelim. He brings it. But Ross Houston is the favorite, which, we'll see. We'll see. I think both guys stylistically, Chaos has great power in his hands. Ross Houston has a great head kick. It could be over in an instant, as far as in that one. Especially for a welterweight fight, you don't really get to see a whole lot of that work and just be over in a matter of seconds. It's Mike Grundy, the Wing in England native, taking on Bryce Mitchell. Of course, Bryce Mitchell coming off of a big win over Josh Emmett, which obviously in real life, before Josh Emmett sent him into the Shadow Realm. The guy who's only lost to Leron Murphy, and even then it was a split decision loss. I was obviously early on in the save in May as a return on pay-per-view after beating Andre Feely, which again, that was a split decision. Great grappler, as far as he is very, very tough in there wrestling-wise, but he's taking on a wrestler too in Mike Grundy, who is the favorite. But I mean, this is gonna be a very, very close fight. He got finished by Leron Murphy, so as far as from both guys have lost to him though, but he choked out Cub Swanson in his first fight in the save. Should be actually a good fight. Again, with two wrestlers, it can always be a bit of a stalemate, of a clash, because obviously both guys are not really great on the bottom. But I think Bryce Mitchell's a little bit better as a grappler overall. I think he's got a good shot there. And then for Umar Kane, taking on Tom Aspinall, has Liverpool's Tom Aspinall 4-1. Of course, only had one loss here in the UFC. It was his first fight against Chad Lewis Perry. But he's been on a roll. And I would love to see him take on a ranked guy next, potentially. I mean, Umar Kane, he was an undefeated Senegal wrestling champion. He did lose to Jorgen De Castro in his first fight in the UFC, but he did go the distance with Josh Parisian, which is not a great sign. We'll see how the Senegal native does against Tom Aspinall, because Tom Aspinall is a demon. So we'll see how those play out. But, of course, again, for the main event, Topuria, Holloway. Holloway making his third defense of the featherweight title in this reign. This is going to be the 10th time that Max Holloway's main event at a UFC event. Second time for Topuria. Oh my god, I always wanted... Oh no, it was Topuria. Is two of the best fighters in the world, though. Obviously in 7th for Holloway, 11th for Topuria. Holloway finished 3 of his last 5 opponents. Very close to the betting lines, though, in the Blurcat staff picks. This is going to be a tough fight. Tough fight for both guys, for sure. Is Hermanson in the last stylebender. Israel Adesanya. Adesanya making his 4th defense of the UFC middleweight title. He's finished 4 of his last 5. 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Again, is Adesanya ranked 10th, 14th for Hermanson. And Jack Hermanson, he is a Blurcat Staff Picks favorite and a betting line favorite. Crazy. I mean, wrestler versus striker, you usually try to side with the wrestler on that regard, but it is Israel Adesanya. Izzy's a tough guy to get a hold of. He likes to use his range and use his reach to really get, as far as point you to death and get a win that way. That's probably going to be his path to victory, unless he needs him, as he's coming in for a takedown. Underground King, Eddie Alvarez taking on Michael Venom Page. As far as Page has finished all of his last 5 opponents, whereas Alvarez has finished 4 of his last 5. This is going to be a hell of a fight, though. Basically, 2 top 5 welterweights. Michael Venom Page is 6th. Both guys looking to potentially get a welterweight title fight here in the future with this win. This would be a huge win for both guys, though, but obviously Michael Venom Page in London here on the UFC pay-per-view. They'll be back in the hometown guy. As Valentina Shevchenko, 5-inch reach advantage over Molly McCann. They are 2 of the best pound-for-pound fighters in the world on the female side of things, as Shevchenko, 21st, 22nd for McCann. Yeah, I would definitely say Shevchenko's the favorite, but she's got a losing record so far in the saves, so we will see. And then Arnold Almighty Allen, taking on Guan Wang. Of course, Allen's the favorite in that one. And Andrew the Vice Clamp, taking on Darko Stozic, and Clamp is the favorite, but this is going to be a tough fight for both guys, for sure. But Stozic, as far as kickboxing-wise, very, very dangerous, and a guy you cannot tread lightly against. Or you have to tread lightly against, rather. As far as Nathaniel, the Prospect Wood, and Brian Boom Keller, as Wood finishing 3 of his last 5. He's got the 5-inch reach advantage, too, which I think is going to help him out a lot in this fight. Keller is ranked ahead of him, so that he would jump over 23rd ranked bantamweight if he gets the win here tonight. And for Ross the Hitman Houston, taking on the Chaos, the Ox Fighter Williams, as Houston is the favorite, but I'd say this is a very, very close fight. That's going to be an exciting fight, though. That might be the best thing on the prelim. We'll see, though, as Mike Grundy and Bryce Thug Nasty Mitchell. Bryce Mitchell, 6-1 on the Blurcat Staff Picks. I'd say he's the better grappler overall and the better wrestler, so definitely hedge my bet his way. And for Umar Kane, taking on Tom Aspinall. Aspinall, of course, the big favorite in this one. This is, Aspinall, his boxing is obviously kind of what got him into this sport. But his wrestling's pretty good, too. And, as far as, I don't know if it's going to be better than a Senegal wrestling champion, but we'll see. As far as this is going to be an interesting heavyweight bout for Tom Aspinall. And he's looking to get a win, though. Oh, my God, I just skipped to the end. Oh, great. Well, we know Tom Aspinall gets the win here with a TKO finish in the second round. I don't know what I was thinking. That just hit skip to the end. Shout out Tom Aspinall, though. Yeah, I can't believe it made it out of the first round, to be honest. But yeah, he gives thanks to his team at SBG Manchester. Also, sponsors all the fans came out supporting too. It's a good win, though, for the Liverpool English native. There we go. Dan Mergliato's a referee. Cage side judges here. Fight begins. Bryce Mitchell already going for the takedown, but brilliant sprawl. Oh my God, he's got a bulldog, rather. So he went for the guillotine, but now Mitchell sees that chance. And he comes out on top, though. Inside control does Grundy here. We'll see what Grundy does on top. He just keeps on blocking him, trying to just get something now. He's going for the mount, and yeah, not able to get it. Blocks him to pull guard. Minute left in the first round, and Mergliato's going to stand him up, which Bryce Mitchell's going to, again, use his wrestling to pin him against the cage. Looking for a suplex. Mike Grundy doing a good job, though. They're giving that to Mitchell. I mean, I don't know about all that. I would probably give that to Mike Grundy, to be honest. He stuffed all the takedowns, and he landed all the strikes in that fight, at least in that first round. So, kind of crazy. Mitchell, again, the aggressor in the clinch. And Grundy, though, doing a good job maintaining positioning here. Now he's got looking for a takedown on the underhook. Mitchell, again, though, try to get him against the cage. Again, Grundy, slams him. Greco-Roman slam, drove him into the mat. Now looking to get a double underhook now, looking for a leg lock. So Mike Grundy's going for finishers. I love seeing that, though. He's looking for submissions. He's looking to take him down off the takedowns. He's doing a good job. Pounding away, though, not really doing a whole lot. Once he gets down to the mat, it's a bit of a stalemate, which I was afraid that might happen with these two wrestlers. But I would say Mike Grundy's up 2-0. So Bryce Mitchell's in trouble, for sure. And if he gets this takedown, too, oh my God, he might get this one, though. Yep, belly to belly. Slams him down. It's a scramble, though. Losing out in the scramble does Bryce Mitchell. If Mike Grundy stays on top here, it's all she wrote for Bryce Mitchell. And I think that's going to be the case. Because Mike Grundy's wrestling is very, very good. And he might just suplex him again. He does. Damn. Oh, wow. Actually, that was Mitchell who slammed him. Never mind. Yeah, as far as slammed him into the ground. So Bryce Mitchell trying to get something going in at the round. And they're going to give it to Mitchell again. I just don't see it. I would say it's 29-28 Mike Grundy. Yeah, they went 30-27 all the way. Even 30-28 in there. That's a weird-ass scorecard. But yeah, I think that was the right call. The third round, I didn't look at the metrics, but it seemed like they were both kind of even, but Grundy landed more strikes. And yeah, that seemed to be the case. Good win, though, for Mike Grundy. And another win for SBG Manchester as well. 2-0 already tonight. As, Mike Grundy beating Bryce Mitchell. Huge win for him, and a huge upset. But as far as Chaos, the Oxfighter Williams, it's Ross, the Hitman Houston. Can they make it 3 in a row for SBG Manchester? We shall see as the London native getting a big ovation, and he's already going for the takedown. He's got him. Gonna lay and pray against Chaos Williams. Don't love that. Do not love that one bit. That's what we get for signing a Bellator guy. But it's how they separate him and get him back standing. Counter jab. 2 quick punches doesn't land. Step into the pocket. 4 quick punches, 2 of them finding their home. Doesn't find the leg kick, though. And Houston bobbing and weaving. Making the 5 punches miss. Yeah, obviously Ross Houston got that round, unfortunately, as far as the way he was conducting himself, or just laying down there. But at least the strike defense was really, really good to see that. And Houston with a left jab and a right cross. Kind of jab. Here comes a jab that's wide here. Lands a right cross, that lands hard. This Chaos Williams. Houston with 2 counter jabs. Left jab. Doesn't find the right around this kick to the body. Williams trying to relax a little bit. There's a leg kick now. 2 out of the 5 quick punches. Lands the right hook. Anyway, yeah, again, Houston. This time going for a Muay Thai clinch. That's interesting. Magnesium. Oh, went for it, but blocked it. Still can't get free, though. Still going for those knee strikes. But as far as at least Cass Williams is trying to stop him. There's a knee strike to the chest, but not enough power behind it. Finally, it just separates them. 2 rounds and none for Ross Houston. Coming in. Oh, my God. Here comes the right hand that lands hard. Cass Williams starting to slow down. You don't need that, especially when you're down 2 rounds and none. He needs a finish. And here comes a counter from Houston, trying to get a quick left jab and a roundhouse kick to the body, but that one doesn't land. Scores the jab, getting at the right cross. Great right hook from Williams. Clean with the right hand. Doesn't connect with the jab, but lands a good right hand to Houston. So these guys are swinging now. Going for broke. Left hook from Houston. 3 punches off a flurry, can't hit the body kick, though. Cass Williams, he's got to go for it all here. Just a minute left. 1-2. Doesn't land either blow, though. Jab, able to move in the pocket. Body kick there. Big right hand. Houston knows, hey, it's over. They give it to Williams. I'd say 29-28 or 29-28 Ross Houston. They're going to go with a split, though. At least the right guy wins, and Ross Houston. Unfortunate about that first round, though. Third round, though, he definitely won it. Did Chaos Williams. He went for it. He was landing some power strikes, but yeah, just a terrible first round, and that's not really his fault. Houston got on top and just laid, and they just didn't stand up fast enough. But, yep, 3 in a row for SBG Manchester. And we'll see how Nathaniel Wood does against Brian Keller. Now we're in the ranked fights. As a Great Britain top team for Nathaniel Wood. Team Bomb Squad for Brian Keller, as we'll see how he does. Cage side judges here. And as far as we'll see how it plays out as far as for the cage side judges. Fight begins, they touch gloves. Here comes 2 fighters, they engage. Brief strike exchange, tries to hook, misses. Doesn't connect with the right hand to the body. They come together, jab, right cross. Pair of jabs, right hand blocked. Jab doesn't make contact, and low kick. Jab, right hand blocked. It's the body kick attempt. Allows Wood to move in, a left jab, low kick. Pair of left jabs doesn't connect with the right round kick to the body. Great right hook here from Wood. And now Wood glances at his corner, gets a few words of encouragement here. And I move in. Pair of left jabs misses the right hook. Left jab, also a good right hand. Right cross leaves him off him for the counter. Here comes a nice left hand from Wood. Left hand from Wood. Left jab now. Guys are swinging for sure. Meet in the center. Slipping past the right hook attempt. Counters the jab and a leg kick that misses though. Slipping past the right hook again. Counters with the right cross. Yeah, that reach advantage for Nathaniel Wood definitely playing into a big factor here. Oh, Brian Keller looking for a takedown. Brilliant sprawl from Nathaniel Wood, and he definitely won that round. Left jab, doesn't find the mark on the right hook. Wood comes in off the counter. Quick left jab with the right hook for the last possible second. Oh, now Keller, though, with a great counter here. Slipping past him. Nice right hook. Jab, right hand absorbed in the gloves. Coming together now. Misses the left hand in the exchange. Wood lands a jab. It's a slithering kick to the legs, though, and that's exactly what he needs now. Some leg kicks. Try to do something to just fuck him up as far as Wood. Doesn't connect to the left jab. Hits the right cross. Pair of left jabs followed by a right hand. Starting to slow down as Wood. Trying to get into the pocket now. Went for the combination. Even went for a spin kick, but didn't hit any of them. They're going to give it to Brian Keller. I mean, yeah, that was a very, very close round. 1 strike difference. Or actually, 2 strike difference. Oh, no, yeah, it was 1. Yeah, I mean, you'd have to probably give it to Nathaniel Wood there, but also, Brian Keller did land the power shot, so he probably did more damage. And it was a tough one. Tough one to judge. Left jab doesn't connect with the right hand. Left hook from Keller. Counter jab. Left hand straight right from Wood. Quick left hook there from Brian Keller. I mean, he's doing a good job now here in this third. I think he's kind of figured him out a little bit striking-wise with these counter strikes. Left jab. It's off target, but he hits a kick to the lead leg. Great jab and a great right hook from Keller. Nice little 1-2. Here comes a counter as Wood is looking to get in with a left kick to the body. Left jab hits the left roundhouse kick to the body. Misses the left jab, rather, but he hits the left kick to the body. A 3-punch combination there. Comes up short on the body kick. Countering with a solid right hand. Does Wood now, as he gets countered with a leg kick. And now he's feeling the leg kicks now. Nathaniel Wood, he's starting to find his mark here. He knows this is it. As far as from last round. Got to go for it. Left jab and a right hand. Left cross here from Keller after the left jab's off target. He lands a left kick to the rib cage. And yeah, I'd say 29-28. Nathaniel Wood, oh wow, look at 30-27s across some of the board there. But yeah, I'd say actually Sal D'Amato. I don't feel good that I agreed with Sal D'Amato, but either way, the right guy wins with Nathaniel Wood. And it's a good win. Good win for sure. He wants Umar Nurmagomedov. My God. That's a hell of a guy to call out. We'll make it happen. Fuck it. If somebody wants to fight Umar, we'll give it to him. If you're crazy enough to call him out, why not? There's Darko Stosic and Andrew the Vice Clamp. Love the nickname, though. When it plays into the name itself, tremendous. As we will see how Andrew Clamp does, though. I mean, it's a tough debut. Darko Stosic is no easy win. Coming in as a London's own as well. It's a lot of pressure for sure. Stosic counters the right hand with a left kick to the ribs. Or the left kick to the ribs. I think I said left kick to the ribs. But as far as Stosic with jab and exchange, throws a strike and a right head kick. But Stosic avoids all of them. You're not going to outstrike him, I don't think. But there was a good little 1-2 there. Quick left, straight right from Clamp. Clamp dodges the right hand, counter directs with a clean right hand of his own. But yeah, there's the leg kick from Stosic. 1-2, quick left, straight right again from Clamp. Counter jab, 1-2 from Clamp, fails to land, and oh boy, dodges on the right hand, counter attacks the left jab and a nice right hook. Andrew Clamp's counter striking has been very, very good. Here's a clean right hand now. Now Clamp's trying to put the pressure on him. 3 quick punches, one of them landing, but nothing on the big right hand now. And Clamp with a left jab, right hand doesn't connect, jab, and a right hook from Stosic. And yeah, I mean, yeah, Clamp, he did a lot better than I anticipated. He landed a lot of power strikes. Good counters. Yeah, he looked good. Looked good in that first round. 1-2 for Clamp, fails to land. Oh, Stosic left vulnerable here after the feint caught him. Missed the right cross. Here comes a jab and a great right hook. Oh, man, probably broke his nose. Tough. Tough. Stosic with a jab. Big right hand now from Clamp. Obviously, should target that nose as much as he can. Dodges the right hand, counterattacks the jab, and a right cross that just misses. Clamp is starting to slow down a touch now. Misses the right hook. It's kind of with a jab. Right cross has missed it, though. Counter jab, 3-punch combination, defends them well. Minute left. I'd say clamp has done enough at least to win this round as well. And here comes, so sees head kick coming, counters, clamps the pair of jabs followed by a low kick. So even though Sojus got his nose broken, he actually did pretty well that round. It was pretty close. But Sojus needs a finish. If he can pull this off, God bless him. There's a jab and a leg kick. The clamp went for the jab in the right hand. Darko's still starting to slow down a little bit. There's a left jab and a leg kick, or left kick to the body. Jab, clean right hand from clamp. Missed the right hook. It's kind of a quick left jab and a right hand. So now Sojus trying to go for it here. Went for the high kick. Missed it though. Left jab connects with the right hand. And yeah, they clinch up. Sojus is in trouble here. Does not want to be on the ground. Scrambling though. Oh wow. Sojus on top. Kind of crazy. Yeah, gets pulled in tight though. Clamp trying to push him away, but he can't. Interesting. Interesting there. But yeah, 30-27 for Andrew the Vice Clamp. I mean, he looked great in that one. Broke his nose. Looked good. Made a nice debut. Would have obviously loved to see a finish, but he had a tough opponent. Very, very tough. In Darko Stosic as our main card opener. Arnold the Almighty Allen taking on Juan Wang. Herb Dean, the referee, cage side judges there. Here we go. And here we go. Wang obviously looking to close the distance here. Feels like he's the better striker, but I mean, I probably wouldn't test it though. But Wang though with a spinning back kick to the chest. Fucking love that. Went for the roundhouse kick to the body and landed it. Look at Juan Wang go. The spinning kick to the body shots. Working his way. Wang's going for it all. You got to. You might as well. You're an underdog. You're taking a fight on short notice. You might as well just do an all-out blitz assault on somebody. Blitzkrieg them to death as here's coming in close. Wang, Wrestling taking the initiative. Jabs wide, lands the big right hand now. Allen's already limping from the leg kicks. Juan Wang might just catch him here. And he got him with a right hook. A crunching right hook to be exact. My God, spin kick to the ribs again. Allen's fucked here. This is crazy. Oh, he might grapple up with him, though. But a nice one, too. Oh, my God, he head kicked him. He knocked him down. He might just win it here. He does. Guan Wang, ladies and gentlemen. Unreal. Unfucking real. That man was on a mission. And here, Arnold Allen was a top 5 featherweight. Now, goddamn, I mean, Guan Wang, I don't even think Guan Wang was in the top 20. But he thinks everything connected to the American top team. All of his favorite sponsors. He wants Ryan Hall next. My God. He's on a fucking warpath. It's Guan Wang. But Molly McCann against Valentina Shevchenko. What a crazy upset to start this off. Herb Dean's the referee. Cage side judges. Here we go. And they engage Shevchenko with a leg kick off the counter. Jab, right hook's blocked. I mean, Molly McCann doesn't want to be outstriking with Valentina Shevchenko. Then counters right hand with a head kick. Knocked her down. Looking to finish the fight here. Yeah. All it takes, just one head kick from Bullet. Lights out for Molly McCann. Fun fight, though. It was awesome. 20th win, too, for Valentina Shevchenko. She went there in Blanchfield. Yeah, I mean, she's probably, again, just one of the dangerous women we have on the roster. Anytime you're in there with her, you gotta watch out for those head kicks. She can light you up with it and turn the lights out against you with it. The Underground King, Eddie Alvarez and Michael Venom Page. Are we going to get another first-round finish here as Herb Dean's referee again? He just seems to be the man for the job. 2 counter left hands from Alvarez. Nice flurry from Page. It lands one of them, though. Missed the big right hand. Yeah, there's... Oh, wow. Look at Michael Venom Page stopping him at least, but he's got him against the cage, unfortunately, and I think that's going to be it. Elbow to the face, knee strike to his own knee. Now, again, trying to knee strike him out of the clinch. You're looking for the Muay Thai clinch. So Alvarez trying to get a knee to the chest. Not enough power behind it, though. And misses the right hand as Alvarez. Oh, wow. Great sidestepping the thrust kick here. Great job from Alvarez. Page sliding past the right hook. A few quick jabs followed by a right hand. Obviously, the striking, the speed of Michael Venom Page. He is very, very quick on his feet. He is a bouncy motherfucker in there. I mean, Alvarez, once he got him against the cage, he was obviously going to be in control. But if it stays striking without the grappling, obviously Michael Venom Page is in control. And yeah, 2-punch combination. But Alvarez avoids both of them, though. Leg kick there. Left jab, low kick. Exchange of strikes. Nothing really gets through, though. Toe-to-toe strikes if I could really land anything. Left cross from Alvarez. Oh, here's a vicious head kick. Knocked him down. Michael Venom Page does it. Unreal. Another head kick. And another finish. MVP, man. Huge win. I mean, I'd say he's got a title fight. Yeah, of course, Wolf Flair Academy over there in the UK. I always want to say that's in Manchester, but it might actually be in London. Wolf Flair Academy. So Rampage's old gym. But, Jack is a Joker. Hermanson, and last Stylebender, Israel Adesanya also was Michael Bisping's too. But as far as Israel Adesanya coming in as the underdog, which is crazy, there hasn't been a fight now that hasn't made it into the third round. But of course, these are championship rounds now. Middleweight title on the line. Steve Mazzagati's our referee. Cage side judges here, and here we go. We are underway. They touch gloves. Adesanya already bobbing out of the way, looking to get into a pocket here. As now got him with a feint. Thought he was going to land maybe a big time shot, but missed it. Oh man, spinning back kick, high angle spin kick to the body. Wow. Collapses, and down he goes. One body shot is all it took for Adesanya. 49 seconds. Crazy. That must have been an insane body shot to make it 22-0 and to win that fight in under a minute. What a main card this has been. And now we have these two absolute hard-hitting gladiators battling it out. Of course, the Spaniard for Topuria, the Hawaiian for Max Holloway, has blessed Max Holloway, looking to make it 25-5. And for Topuria, he's looking to make it 15-0. Also got again a referee. Cage side judges, here we go. Oh my god, glancing both high kicks. That was going to be another fucking head kick knockout. Oh my lord. And now Topuria now slipping past the right hook attempt. Attacks with two jabs followed by a great right hook. I mean, Holloway's got a chin on him, but obviously we know if there's a man to crack it and to end that streak of now being knocked out, it is him. Oh, small gash underneath the eye. Oh wow, Holloway though, in big trouble. Blocked most of that head kick though with his arms. Right cross, thumbs him in the eye though. Oh boy. Oh, big right hand. He drops him. Oh boy. Looking for a Kimura. That's probably a bad idea, though. Probably should have kept on going for the TKO. Yeah, Topuria, man. I mean, he's a bad dude. He's a bad dude. He's up on the scorecard. Spin kick to the body from Holloway. 3-punch combination and a nice uppercut. Wow, I'm surprised the uppercut did not drop him. Great right hook off the counter, too. Oh, boy. Topuria. Short knee strike. Doesn't find the mark, though. That's Holloway's maybe a little too tough for his own good here. He's going to keep fighting, though. Jab and a right hand. Brace of jabs followed by a right hook. Counter jab. Roundhouse kick to the body. Left hook from Holloway. Oh, boy, they come together. 3-punch combination now. All of a sudden flurry. 1-2 from Holloway. He's still fighting. Right, as misses the right cross. Here comes a counter from Topuria. It's the right hand of narrowly for us to connect. That probably could have been a fight ender for sure. Quick left straight right from Holloway. Kick to the leg from Holloway. There's a jab and a left hook to the body, though. Left cross from Holloway. 2-punch combination followed by a nice uppercut. Boy, they gave that to Topuria as well. He's up on the scorecard. He's got 2 knockdowns. Tough. Tough. Dodges the right hand counterattacks with 2 jabs followed by a great right hook. Comes in with a quick left jab and a body kick that misses, though. As now Holloway can't even get really anything going. He got him off balance with a feint. Here comes a counter, left jab and a right cross that just misses. I think Topuria's striking is just unreal. Quick jab followed by a low kick, doesn't connect. Yeah, I mean, Holloway's getting very, very much outstruck, as he misses the big right hand, bunting him off balance. Here comes Topuria, though, with a jab and a clean right hand. I mean, Topuria's just world-class at him right now, and he's probably broke his fucking nose. Crazy. But Max ain't going down, though. He just keeps on going. Left jab, leg kick. Nice right hook after the 4 quick jabs. And another round for Topuria. Jesus Christ. I mean, Holloway needs to knock him out. That's his only chance. Topuria's getting tired, though. So is Holloway, though. Obviously getting just fucked up. And a nice little right hook, though, off the counter. Now he's talking a little trash. Interesting strategy from Max Holloway. Moving and engage. Left jab it. leg kick, forward punch combination followed by a right cross. Holloway still talking trash, which is, again, I would not. This is definitely you're messing, you piss off the bull, you're gonna get the horns type of scenario, because he is just lighting him up. Right cross though from Holloway. Missed the right hand. Here comes a counter. Luckily, Holloway avoids it. Left or the jab kick to the leg. Flurry coming in. Spinning kick to the body now from Holloway. Left hook from Holloway. He's actually getting better here. Yeah, reopened the cut too. That might have been a round. Oh well, nope. They gave it to Topuria. Oh yeah, Jesus. Wow, he landed a lot more strikes. It did not feel like he landed 26 jabs, but Holloway last round. I mean, Topuria still not gonna be the guy to knock him out. Kind of crazy. And now the leg kick stuff starting to finally do damage here. Left jab misses the kick. 4 quick punches followed by the uppercut. Combination fails to land from Holloway. Left hand kick to the lead leg from Holloway. Good right hand from Topuria. Quick kick to the lead leg again from Holloway. The leg kicks, they're starting to really work. I think Holloway's starting to find his bag here, which is insane. Now he's looking to sweep him. Oh my god. I defended that well, though. And now, again, Holloway trying to wrestle him. He's got the takedown from Max Holloway, the takedown. Yeah, ends up got side control now. Imagine Max Holloway's submissions. Yeah, about to say. They still gave that to Topuria. I don't know about that one. God damn, he just keeps on landing jabs. Insane. 50-45 for Ilia Topuria. My God. What a win. Didn't knock him out, though. So he is still has yet to be fully knocked out. But he got knocked down a lot, though, in that fight. And obviously the new featherweight champion and a tough, tough man in Topuria. We'll get to see here in the save if who will be the first man to beat Topuria. Because, I don't know, in real life, it's going to take a while, I think, for somebody to beat him. He's just in a whole nother level right now. We'll see. We shall see, as he thanks everyone connected to UFD Gym, prepare for the fight and the sponsor for supporting him financially. It's crazy, the one fight I thought for sure was going to get a finish on this main card did not, and the rest of them did have a finish. I just thought the striking from both guys was going to be a lot for each other to handle, but man, that main card was great. It's crazy. The prelim, we knew that Mike Grundy, Bryce Mitchell fight could get a little ugly out there, but some good stuff though. Some good stuff. Increased the popularity everywhere. Get a performance bonus. Everybody on that side for sure. And Mike Grundy. I thought he looked great. Yeah, I mean Ross Houston was the favorite. He also laid and prayed that first round, so fuck him. Yeah, then Sandra Wood did well. Yeah, I think that'll probably be it. Yeah, still made about $2.5 million. Not too bad. A couple people making over $100K, especially Adesanya, $639. $2 million gate plus $1,007,000 for the pay-per-view. Really, the pay-per-view with the ad subscription pretty much covered the fighters' pay, so that was nice. That was nice there, but yeah, what a card. That lived up to expectations for sure. We got a new featherweight champ in Topuria, much like in real life now. And we go on to our next card as we leave London with a fun card, though. That was, especially the Michael Venom Page win. That was very, very crazy to see. New number 1 at featherweight, new featherweight champion of the world. And now, as far as we go to ABC and we go to Ohio, for Junior Dos Santos versus Stipe Miocic 3, what a card that shall be. And obviously going to Ohio is just for me as an Ohioan, it's always nice. I'm sure for everybody else, it's like, well, who gives a shit? But hey, as far as especially being Stipe being a hometown guy, should be a fun one. Then it's another pay-per-view, UFC 267, Roy McDonald and Kamaru Usman, and the Fight Island card. Then we're going to Japan for the Osaka show, and then we're back to the States in California for Vince Lequay in Colby Covington, welterweight fight there. Of course, now with the new featherweight champion, and I was going to look at the belts, but I should probably just look at the rankings. That would probably make a lot more sense. It's probably going to be Manny Marciano or Money Moicano. Yeah, there's Renato Money Moicano in Topuria. That will be the fight, which that's probably going to be the fight in real life, so it's kind of fun to see. Moicano already ready to go. As far as for Moicano, he beat Shane Burgos, he beat Zabit, and he beat Michael Johnson, which that sounds like a just a crazy kind of resume, but Michael Johnson has been on the tear. Yeah, as far as who's going to be the next guy up now, because now Guan Wang, it wasn't even fucking ranked. He just beat a top 5 guy unranked. What a performance. Yeah, as far as we'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone.